So my name is Amanda Figueroa. I'm the Director of Student Transition Programs.
And my name is Kanza. I'm a past MSL instructor, and I'm a junior this year.
So today we're going to talk to you about our experiences working with the Math Science Leadership Program. So if you tell a 7th grader you are going to spend the month of July doing math, learning science, preparing for college, they'll probably look at you like this, especially if they have identities that are historically underrepresented in science. As a country, we have struggled to diversify the fields of science, technology, engineering, and math, and yet these fields have the greatest economic security, and they require a diversity of perspectives to solve the challenges of our time. Now, our youth also, lots of groups of our youth receive messages from society that tell them that they cannot enter these STEM fields and be successful. So in 2003, UW-Tacoma started the Math Science Leadership Program to help our community combat this challenge. MSL is a free program for families. It runs for 3 weeks in the summer on our campus, and our youth engage in authentic research and design programs. We are highly successful at recruiting youth who are historically underrepresented in STEM fields. Now, the whole program is really designed around helping our youth develop self-efficacy in science. And our assessment shows that our experience is transformative. So our youth report significant gains in their comfort of thinking of themselves as scientists and engineers. And they also report large gains in their ability to work in leadership, to work in teams, and to prepare for college. And I tell our youth all the time, I don't care if you become a scientist or engineer, but I want you to know that you can. And so in spite of only being 3 weeks in the summer, we have truly built a transformative learning community. Our youth can come back for up to 6 different summers and have 6 different experiences, and we have monthly connection events during the school year. Last year, 71% of our students came back for another experience with the program. Now, we've been successful in creating a community that is transformative because we intentionally engage diverse stakeholders who are passionate about both equity and science, and we create intentional entry points for them. So, for example, our community-based partners, groups like the Boys and Girls Club, our Pathways to Promise school districts, help make sure that the youth who we want to serve know that this is an opportunity for them and that it is a good space for them to be. And then Tacoma high school students actually earn half of an elective credit for completing the summer program. Our youth and our families are a huge resource, and they actually act on an advisory board for us that help us structure both the summer program and the monthly connection events. Our seniors said, hey, we need internships. So this summer, for the first time, we are offering our seniors high school internships with our program, and they're very excited about it. Our faculty are also really important mentors. They are mentors for each grade cohort, and they help us design the authentic research and design programs. They also come to our last day of the program where our youth present scientific and engineering posters. Some of our faculty have also engaged MSL as part of their scholarship. So Emma Rose and Yarek Sharshinsky have done research on the program, have published peer-reviewed articles, and have also presented about this work at their respective professional conferences. And our staff are another really important component. They help us with our day-to-day programs, our instructor training, our field trips, and I have to give a special shout out to DJ Chrysostomo, who is a genius at developing relationships with youth and their families. And then our students. Our students and alumni act as our paid instructors. And we have a workshop before the youth show up, and we go over culturally inclusive pedagogy, and then we work to co-create the daily activities and the culture, and Kanza is going to talk about her experience as an instructor.
Yeah, so this past summer, I was an 8th grade instructor, which meant that I was helping program robots with these 8th graders. I've never done anything in STEM, so it was a really cool experience for me. I absolutely loved it. I love kids so much, but the point of me wanting to work with these kids was growing with them, knowing that I've never done anything in STEM. It was an opportunity to grow with them. It was a really cool experience, and as a minority myself growing up, it was definitely an interesting experience that my parents never knew anything in the American education system, so learning on my own was a great thing that I had to do. So working with these children, it was a phenomenal opportunity where I was able to grow with them in the sense of if they didn't know anything, I was able to be like, oh, that's okay, let's learn together, let's do it together. these pictures definitely show that. And I remember there was this one student, I was leading an icebreaker activity, and I messed up. I didn't know what I had messed up on, but I knew I didn't do it correctly. And after the activity, he came up to me, Kevin. He was like, "Miss Kanza, I don't know if you did this on purpose or what, but I just want to let you know you didn't lead that correctly." And it was a cool experience to tell him, oh, see, even I as an instructor don't know what I'm doing sometimes, but it's okay to mess up. It's okay to have those embarrassing moments, but grow from them, learn from them. And that's exactly what MSL is about, growing with these children, learning with them. So that's definitely what I liked. So there was another story of mine where we went to Wild Waves, and I am terrified of roller coasters, and she's like, "I did everything you told me this summer. You can do one thing with me. Go on this roller coaster." So it was a really cool experience. So yeah.
One more. Great. Okay, so I did mention that our program is free for families and free for the youth that we serve. We are always looking for volunteers and donations, and so if you are interested in engaging with our program, we would welcome you to send us an email, and we'd be happy to connect with you. Questions? Ruth.
Start again. What year did the first program?
2003. Yes. Yes, Ricardo.
Do you have some type of list or data bank of the pedagogy articles that you use for specifically inclusive pedagogy for math and science stuff? That you
Yes.
can share with us?
Yes, we do. Yep, I'd be happy to. Yes, Beverly.
Do you have any interest in changing it to STEAM rather than STEM?
So we definitely have art in our program. And so, yes, we absolutely do.
Do you think that you can actually put the A in there so people recognize it as art?
We could. Math Science Leadership is the name of the program, and so we can, yes. And we do actually a lot of STEAM activities in the monthly connection events as well. Yeah. Yes.
How are high school students being connected to this program? How do they find out?
Yeah, great question. So DJ, who I mentioned earlier, who is a genius at building relationships, has great experience within our local school districts. And so he's got a lot of community connections, not just at the high school, but the community-based organizations. Our partnership with Boys and Girls Club really helps us connect to the students that we most want to serve. And then also our Pathways to Promise, we have formal partnerships with 8 different school districts. And so that's a great channel for getting the information out there to the kids, again, who we most want to serve. Yes, Joanne.
How many students can you serve in that summer?
Up to 120, and last year we had 112. Yes.
What sort of volunteers are you looking for?
Yep, so if you have expertise in STEAM, then we would love to see, especially faculty members, anyone who has any kind of expertise, we would love to engage you. We have one of our MSL parents who teaches a photography course, kind of technology of photography, and so she's come in and done some activities with our students about kind of the chemistry of photography. If you happen to be a scientist or engineer, or you know one, or you are partnering with one, we would love to have them for our last day. And then also going on field trips. It's really fun to go with them to Wild Waves. It's true. Carl.
Have you thought about any other partnerships outside of just the math and science and leadership area? Any other?
Yes, Carl, thank you for setting me up for that. We are actually really interested in expanding this beyond just the STEM fields. And we would love to kind of expand this out so it's really an entry point for youth for all the majors across our university. So deans and directors, or people who talk to deans and directors, let them know you think you should talk to me about the MSL program, because we actually do want to expand it out so that it's an opportunity for youth to really just understand what are the interdisciplinary majors at UW-Tacoma, and to help them to start to dream about that. So I did a podcast interview earlier this month with one of our girls who we've had since 7th grade, and they said, don't you want to be a doctor? And she said, no, I don't want to be a doctor. I'm not interested in that. I want to be a neuroscientist. So that's the kind of horizon broadening that this kind of program can really introduce students to. Yeah. Okay, thank you.